Got the compressed air capsule. I should have all the parts to build this thing now. Better get back to more.
What can I do for you, partner?
I've got everything I need to build the
incredible diving mask.
I think diving mask is enough.
I won't quibble. The workbench is all yours. Whoa. There's a marvel. If it works, you'll let me try it? I want to get down there and get those embers.
Assuming I don't drown.
So what are you really looking for down there?
It's hard to explain. Something that caused a malfunction in the apparatus that controls the old city. I think it started the flood.
Well, I thought we started the flood. Like we sprung a trap. I don't know how we were detected. Like I said, the dancing lights around us changed, turned to sea life. There was this flash of red, and the roar of water surging in.
Wait, a flash of red?
A red light from a spot near the grate on the floor where the water burst through. It was like a beacon.
Or a warning. Thanks. That might help.
I hope it does. And good luck down there.
Okay, time to see if this thing works. So far, so good. I can actually breathe down here. Yeah, the mask seems to be holding up. I've never been able to swim this deep before.
It started.
Nautical lights. It must be Poseidon's doing. Looks like a way out. Poseidon's down here, somewhere. Gotta find where it's hiding. There's no way. Water. I'll have to be careful. This place is massive. And all of it's encased in a dome. Red light.
Alert. Critical flooding detected. Automatic drainage controls offline. To execute an emergency purge, manual reset of primary and secondary pump nodes is required. The purge can then be triggered at the pump maintenance station.
If I do this purge and drain all the water, I can fight that big machine on dry ground. Looks like I have to reset a couple of pump nodes first. According to the map, there should be an access point for the first node south of here. More machines down here. Swim around and stick to cover. There's the access point. Should lead me to the pump node. There must be a whole network of these tunnels down here. Water lines for an entire city. I can't reach the ledge from here. Maybe there's something I can climb to get out. One node down. Better swim back up and find the access point for the second node. According to the map, the second node should be on the other side of the globe. access point. Should get me to the second node. I'll dry off. Eventually. I won't budge. Maybe that debris is weighing it down. Let's see if that helped. Okay, I've taken care of both nodes. Now I just need to activate the emergency purge at the maintenance station. According to the map, the maintenance stations should be at the south end of the dome. There's red light in that tower. Just like at the console I found earlier. That might be the maintenance station. But how to get in? Looks like part of this building collapsed. There might be a way in. Okay, let's see where this leads. I think I'm in the maintenance station now. I just gotta find a console to activate the emergency purge. be a console in here. There. Time to dry this place out. That did it! Okay. Now I can deal with that machine guarding the door on the other end of the dome. And once I get past it, I can get to what's waiting on the other side of the door. Poseidon. At least the purge didn't get rid of all of the water. Ammo won't hurt it much. Purge left these machines behind. Let's sneak by them. Go with the big one first. Going down! Okay, Poseidon is through there. But where did that machine go?
Aloy! It's a miracle!
Come on. Hey, was this you? Did you lower the waters?
Yeah, but there's a new problem. That thing's in our way.
The scrappy band of adventurers beheld the beast. They knew what they had to do.
What? Are you crazy? Hush now. She saved our Delph.
Okay then. Stay up here and start firing when I engage.
Come on, gentlemen, get a move on.
Oh, it is hot. You guys all right?
More than all right. We did it! All the embers we could ever want, and it's all thanks to you.
Very, heartwarming. But maybe we can just, you know, grab what we came here for and get out before any more of those things decide to show up.
Now, shard counter. Nothing wrong with a little reveling. Though we should probably let our flame-haired friend get going. I believe she has business down here, does she not?
Right, of course. You need any help?
I can handle it from here.
Very well. Well, we'll start taking some of the embers upstairs. Holler if you need us.
Thanks. Poseidon should be somewhere beyond this door. I'll bring it home. Poseidon should be hiding in some kind of processor. I need to find a console to gain access to it. There. I should be able to use that console. I'm here to bring you home, Poseidon. To Gaia. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Poseidon's subordinate function to original code.
Okay. Gotta bring this back to Gaia.
System reboot initiated.
Looks like taking Poseidon triggered a restart of the city's power system. Roland and crew must have headed back up top. Probably embers they accumulated. An elevator. Moreland must have built this before the place flooded. Still work. Be nice not to have to climb back up.
Whatever she did, it must have powered up the whole show my old Gramps always wanted.
There's another.
His dream realized. His old Gramps' legacy ensured. Our hero beheld the sea of desert lights and wept at his good fortune.
When I saw the embers as a child, I never dreamed they could be like this. Thank you, Aloy. Well, did you find what you were looking for?
I did. And now I have to move on.
Oh. Come back when you can. I got big plans for this place.
I thought you wanted to put on shows with the Embers back in the Claim.
Oh, no. This is the show. Oh, can you imagine? Folks from all over the land coming to take it all in. Plus, some food and a nice place to stay.
Not to mention a variety of entertainment venues.
Don't forget, games of chance. Plenty of shards to be had there for certain.
A new dream, huh? I hope you make it happen. Goodbye, gentlemen.
This delve is a story for the ages. All thanks to you.
If Moreland and crew's gonna stay, maybe I should come back and check on them later. For now, I need to get Poseidon back to Gaia. But with all the ruins here, might want to look around before I head back. And with my new diving mask, I can swim as deep as I need to. Like at those deep water sites I found earlier.
I have plenty of wares.
The locator shows there's another recording in there. You saw me!
I can't raise the airfield. Must have been destroyed. Well, we're out of time and out of fuel. I have to put us down on that lake. Let's give these soldiers a chance to die fighting. This is the flight deck. We're going for a water landing. Leave everything behind except what you need for the fight. Now's your time to go out in a blaze of glory. Race! Race!
Any of those soldiers survived long enough to fight the machines. Another console.
Throw evacs outside, Doc. Done, thank God. The mobile cover prototype is locked in the vault. I need all 3 keys to open it, including yours. Nope. VP rank means I've got a golden ticket to Elysium. If you want that key, come back and get it your... Uh-oh.
Well, Dawn was a real charmer. It's typical for Fairlanders. Another access key. I never got to this prototype. There's coordinates for a third one nearby. Maybe I can find it.
I haven't felt like this for a while. Something wrong with your knee? I've asked you to come along. Walk that.
gonna help me find something down here. Something underwater. Last one.
It's a Horus, Hernon. Just broke through the perimeter.
Erica, the mobile cover prototype is in the vault. All 3 keys are required to override the lockdown. Can you bring me the one from your security console right away?
Okay. Just don't get killed before I get...
Erica? Erica!
That's 3 access keys. And another set of coordinates. Maybe where they were intended to go in the first place. I can pry my way through those rocks. Strange, I never tried for something good. like a facility used to be here. It's got hit hard. The vault mentioned in the recordings should be in here somewhere. We just have to follow the coordinates. Shotgun was not much use against that. Get them on my side now that the override's fixed. This looks promising. I'm guessing this was Hernan. This must be the vault mentioned in the data I found. I should be able to access it.
Priority keys detected. Access granted.
I don't think anyone's gonna make it. Not sure which will get me first, the airstrike or the Horus. Spent my career on the mobile cover project. Really thought I could get it to someone who could use it. I know you'll never hear this, Lily, but you told me so. I love you.
Another sad ending. I should look for the mobile cover system. It sounds like it might still be. At least I have the prototype now. I might even be able to make something out of it if I use the data on that drive Gendas found. I want to know what happened here.
And tripped over one of his stupid wires. Well, I hope a bristleback tripped him up. True. Oh yeah, sure. Get around it. I'll hear what you. Your compassion warms my forge. This is a bad idea. What if the Tenans come back to reclaim this camp? Almost 4. Last time I was back, he'd already started walking. And I missed it. Why did I allow it? Said the West was dangerous. You ever wonder if this is worth it? Missing these moments over
I don't respond well.
a few shards are gonna buy a better future. Why did I allow myself to drag out? Why else would one leave the glory of Main Street? Boredom. Nothing interesting about the planet. Claim is known. That's why we travel as far as we can or we take us. Better than sticking around a bunch of elderly. What if the Tenants come back to reclaim this camp?
You've returned. You found something, didn't you? Come now, don't just keep it to yourself.
It's, difficult to explain.
Please, I just want to understand as much as I can.
Definitely not a tray cover.
The old ones fought a massive battle here against machines. Some fled, but others stayed behind to try to salvage this, to help others carry on the fight.
Did they survive? So, they failed.
It made it into the hands of the most renowned warrior in the Sundom, did it not? And every item we recover will be used to ensure their memory lives on.
I didn't see any machines at the dig site, so yes, I suppose that is true.
I'll need that tray and your workbench. I'll have to tinker with this to turn it into something I can use.
Of course, Savior. It's the least we can do. May the sun light your way, as you have illuminated ours.
Let's take a look at this thing.
Hey!
Feels right. Time to test it out. Machine strong against frost ammo. This should work. think Denora will want this. Gotta help Denora. Could try that machine with shock ammo. No relics. Got enough relics for Denora. I should take them back. Rebels. Denora's in trouble.
Show them what you got, Aloy! You alright? Hold up! Meridian! Everyone okay? Aloy, over here!
Drenched thanks to the storm.
Talk about... Tanakh showed up from nowhere.
Thought I could help. Somehow he knew that I salvaged what I could.
I guess those stories he loved paid off. Here's your payment. I'll make sure this salvage becomes the armor Warren always...
So,
Right.
something wrong?
I found a message from Warren. Just said, take care of them, Denora. The man who always had a plan.
And that's...
I barely know what I'm doing half the time.
From where I'm standing? You've been doing...
I guess we have been able... But now I'll make sure we win those shards for... If you ever make it back to Barren Light, you should stop by our main camp. I'll probably have this armor ready by then. You could come see us when...
Maybe I will.
Nothing catch your eye, huh?
Come on!
I am always open.
One, don't call me stupid. Two, I don't know. I didn't put it there. Looking sharp as ever.
Still waiting.
For what?
You know.
Guessing Amada's
For
been
a
on his
decent
way?
meal, a
We
warm
parted
bath,
once we were
a
inside the
gentle
gates.
hug.
I promised I'd
An
see him back to
apology.
Ascendum.
For
and
doing
I
my
did.
job?
For
I'm
keeping
sorry
me
you went
locked
through
up
all
when
of
I
that
was
just
innocent.
Break things off in the
Oh.
end.
That.
I'm not.
I'm
Really?
sorry.
I don't want to be with him while he's still
but I'm
holding
not
on to
going
Nessa.
apologize.
Maybe he'll never let
I
go.
knew you were gonna do that.
Or maybe when he's figured himself out. Who knows? All I can say right now is that there's no one quite like him.
That sounds complicated.
Taking down a Thunderjaw is easier. One day you'll know what I mean.
I don't know about that.
That's what I used to say. As for me, I have the Hunter's Lodge to get back to. Thrushes to train, bigoted nobles to boot out. But hey, look, the one good thing out of all of this mess was that I got to spend time with you again.
I'll miss you, Talana.
Well, whenever you take down a big machine out there, just remember that I'm back east taking down something bigger.
Okay, you're on.
Come here. Until we meet again.
Still waiting.
For what?
Gentlemen, I'm glad to see you out of that cell.
Did you get them?
I got them. The Eclipse are done. For good.
You hear that? She did our job for us. Again.
And survived to tell the tale, which we wouldn't have.
Thanks for believing me, Savior.
You were telling the truth.
See? At least someone around here listens to me.
I gotta say, these are some good pieces. Each set has great parts, but overall, none of them scream best in the West, you know? But not to worry, I might be able to pull in some favors. Sell these sets instead.
What about the prize?
Well, no one really brought what I asked for, so I'll just keep that and get going.
What?
You've got to be kidding me!
This is unacceptable!
After all the work we did?
Not so fast, Karif. You said each set had great parts. So make a set that combines them.
She's right. It'd make the perfect defense against the Forbidden West.
A creative and communal endeavor. I approve.
And since everyone came up with part of it, they should all get the shards you promised.
Fine. Then just forge the armor, give it to me, and I'll take it back east.
And let you walk away with our best work? No. Let the Savior of Meridian have it. She'll test it out properly.
Best armor in the Forbidden West. Tested by the Savior of Meridian herself. Not a bad selling point. Okay, you all got yourselves a deal. I'll go get things ready with my business contacts then.
You do that.
Don't go anywhere. This won't take long.
This armor ought to be worthy of the greatest hunter in the Forbidden West.
Thank you. So, what now?
That little spot we found in the desert kinda grew on me. Wouldn't mind sticking around. There's still plenty of salvage to be done out here.
Looks like we're all staying in the West.
I guess I'll be seeing you around then. Thanks again for the armor. You all put a lot into it.
Using those behemoth parts for the armor. Would have never thought of that.
It paired up nicely with your roller. Back salvage. Can't believe you actually hunted one down.
Guess Laren's not giving up on that fanghorn. It's nice to see everyone making that armor together.
How can everything taste like chicken?
Aloy, you think we can talk?
Looks like you've been busy.
I've gotta go.
I won't.
Hey, I was hoping to commemorate our,
Yeah. I have to go.
I'll keep on...
Haven't seen you in a while.
Anything interesting?
Aaron told us how you tracked down the Oseram supply. In fact, he's quite adamant about related, but I can tell it meant
I wouldn't have been able to track... I better head out.
I wish you well.
Welcome back, Aloy. I see you have recovered Poseidon.
Okay, data module's in.
Excellent choice.
Aloy, can you come downstairs? Beta has something you need to hear.
Okay. I'll be right down.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock additional rooms within the facility.
Got it. Hey, Gaia.
So I see what is...
So there's a few people here now, and they're almost like what was supposed to happen.
Yes. While the loss of the Apollo database, there is still much that can be gleaned from the data you have uncovered. For instance, Varl has entries from those who perished during the Pharaoh Plague. Hearing their hopes and fears made him...
Anything I should be worried about?
I do not believe so. I have elected not to intervene.
When I dove down into Vegas, I found data about the man who built the dome over the city. Stanley Chen. It turns out he was a member of Far Zenith. But if he loved Vegas so much, why did he abandon it? Why not try to save it?
The Zeniths, at their core, have proven to be faced with overwhelming odds of extinction.
Even still, water to the wasteland, an entire city. 1,000 years later, the whole place was still on standby, just waiting for... See you later, guys.
Until next time.
It's been a while.
My time has been well.
Anything else you've been looking...
Gaia showed me the... I am no chaplain, but...
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the... If you carried the carcass of a water animal, they called them sea...
That's, Did Aaron tell you we found the rebels the power to override machines?
He told me of the I suggested he etch this victory on his fighting arm.
Is he going...
He didn't say no.
I should go.
I have trained.
Oh, looks like I can open that door now. There's a lot of equipment in here. Gaia, what was all this for? According to this console, there are still thousands of plant samples stored deep below the facility. I could ask Gaia about them the next time I talk to her. I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space. This leads. Power cells? Huh.
Aloy? A bunch of lights just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Hi! Happy birthday, Isaac! Daddy sure does love his little big man.
She found that recording from the data on your focus. She's been watching it a lot. I think it helps calm her.
You know, I used to watch this a lot too. Whenever I wanted to take my mind off things.
Daddy sure does love his little big...
But there's something you need to tell me?
While you were gone, I came down here to check on her. Then we started talking. Right, Beta? She's been thinking about how to capture Hephaestus, studying the data Gaia gave her. But we started talking about some other stuff. You know, just getting to know each other, right? And then she told me that one of the Zeniths might be different from the others.
Tilda. You saw her at the Hades Proving Lab.
Go on.
On the way to Earth, the Zeniths never showed their faces. My servitor caretaker referred to them as my benefactors, and promised I'd meet them someday, when I had learned enough.
And then?
One day, a data channel opened in my training interface. In it, Tilda was waiting for me, in a virtual replica of a house on a cliff, overlooking the ocean. It was beautiful. She showed me paintings, books, media files. We met there in secret many times. But a few months later, it stopped.
Can you tell us why, Beta?
I found some data about Tilda at the Hades Proving Lab. I think she was a liaison between Far Zenith and Zero Dawn. She knew Elizabeth Sobek, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why she reached out to you?
What else can you tell us about Tilda?
She liked to talk about her paintings.
What about herself? Did she ever talk about her life on Earth, how she joined the Zeniths, something like that?
She never said much about herself, and she hated it when I asked too many questions. But I think, back on Earth, she was an expert programmer, given that she built a data channel the other Zeniths couldn't detect.
Is there anything else about her that we might be able to use to our advantage?
She was the first real person who ever bothered to speak to me. I wasn't really assessing her for strengths and weaknesses.
You said that Tilda reached out to you using a data channel?
It appeared in my training interface as another assignment. When I opened it, there were a series of intermittent glitches. I realized they formed a transpositional cipher. Instructions on how to open up a new virtual space. When I entered it, my training interface disappeared. Instead of the usual holographic teachers and files, I was in a perfect recreation of her home.
And you're sure the other Zeniths never knew about it?
To them, it looked like I was still in training. Toiling away. Alone.
So this secret virtual space looked like a house with an ocean view?
I could see whitecaps and hear waves crashing on rocks below. And there were gulls crying outside. Inside, Tilda had frames that showed off her favorite paintings, changing at intervals to match the light. There was an armchair she liked. She'd sit there and gaze outside while I looked through her things. We spent hours in that house. I never wanted to leave.
You said Tilda showed you paintings and let you access media files?
Every time we met, she showed me a new painting. I think she was Dutch. All of her favorite pieces were from their golden age in the 1600s. Portraits, allegories, ships at sea. She had so many.
They didn't interest you?
I liked her media portal. It had so much more than my training interface. Clips, shows, holos. My favorite was this one called Second Time Around, about a family whose kid comes back after disappearing during the Hot Zone crisis.
Right, but did this portal have anything about the Zeniths themselves? Anything we could use?
No. Any information about them was redacted.
So Tilda set up a secret virtual space where she could talk to you, a house on a cliff. Then later, she cut you off. But other than the fact that Tilda knew Elizabeth, you don't know why she did those things?
I don't! Okay? I thought of every possible reason that would make her leave, but whatever I did wrong, I don't know what it is. When I finally met the others, she ignored me. Acted like the data channel never existed. None of this even matters. Tilda's the same as the others. It won't help us defeat them.
Okay. Let's leave it at that, then.
What's wrong?
I'm trying, Varl. But she is tough to take. I'm out there in the wilds, risking my life every day, and all she can do is hide in there and tell us how hopeless it all is. I'm sorry she's had a rough time, but she is really not helping right now.
You always seem to be on top of everything, so I sometimes forget about what you've been through. I mean, it wasn't that long ago you were so banged up you couldn't even walk. About that. When I pulled you out of the water back near the proving lab, you were muttering Rost's name. You never talk about him. But he raised you, trained you. You must miss him a lot.
Of course I do. But I don't have time to think about that now. I need to get back out there.
Okay. I'll keep working with Beta. Gaia says she knows a lot about Zero Dawn. And maybe she just needs some time to adjust, and then she can help us with Hephaestus.
Sure. But I won't hold my breath.
Yeah, that's the stuff.
Mind if we have...
Of course not.
Must be strange.
I can see their strengths and weakness. To think that such a tiny object...
What do you think of this place?
It's an efficient center of operations, though it could use some more.
Duly noted. Does it still hurt?
It comes... I try not to think about it. It's difficult to...
I can't claim to understand.
Then you have my...
Have you...
I did see him bring some...
That stuff's as bitter as...
You get used to it, eventually.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't... I should get going.
If I can help in some way...
I will.
Aloy.
Hey.
I am well. Varl told me Beta's having... I wish there was something I could do to...
I'm not...
A tree won't bear fruit in a day.
The Zeniths did a number on Beta.
I still can't believe she told him the old ones who cut themselves off from the cycle of life. I've never heard of anything to deny our dying bodies to the earth. It's despicable.
Found anything else combing through?
Varl and I have been looking into the animals of... Apparently there used to be thousands more species roaming. Can you imagine that? I'd give anything to see it. Though I know that without Artemis or Apollo, at least I can find comfort in knowing as inspiration for her machine. Her memory honors them.
What are you going to learn next?
I'm not sure. I asked Gaia for suggestions, and she brought up museum? From what I gather, the old ones would store knowledge in them, like you've done here. Maybe one day, more people will...
That sounds... Are you guys training with air?
If you count trying to stick a spear...
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken... He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farm... Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer. Don't look so worried. Next time he's going down like a load of board.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help? Are you okay?
You and Varl.
I like to think so.
I was wondering...
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but... I noticed...
She's the war chief. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh.
I see. I feel silly not being able...
I wouldn't worry about it.
I'd like to see her try.
I should get going.
Good luck on your...
Why is this door locked now?
Beta requested the use of that room as her personal space. I have locked it at her request.
Okay. Oh. Aloy.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good trade.
I hear that Oseram caravan down south is settling in nicely in our territory, bringing in all kinds of supplies from no man's land. They'd better hope our commander doesn't decide to supply them with a swift death instead.
I'm sure there's more important things on your commander's mind. Maybe I should check up on Horgif and his crew. See what they're up to.
No, not... Just trade.
Snow's melting on my clothes. Great.
Don't let the